Bueno, amiga, I'm gonna try and fit the whole Tina T in English in this one video. So sit down, grab your damn makeup wipes, get your coffee, and get ready for this roller coaster. So we were told about this therapy place from a lot of people that have gone through a spinal cord injury and say that in South America it's way better here. So we're like, okay, it's cheaper, let's go, because me and Poopy are not working, so you guys know it's expensive. So we're like, okay, we're gonna go, right? Okay, we get there, and there's a lot of therapists here, and I'm used to guy therapists, but there's girl ones, so it's okay. I mean, I have nothing against it. I'm not jealous unless you make me, right? So from the first day, let me tell you, I get vibes. I get vibes off of people. If I meet you and I'm not feeling the vibe, I'm sorry, but I can't force it, right? So we get to this damn therapy place, and I meet this one therapist, and I'm like, she's giving me a weird vibe, but I'm not gonna say anything, just gonna go with it, right? Okay. I see she's a little, she's attractive. I'm not gonna lie, because I won't lie when a girl is pretty. She is pretty, right? And she's voluptuous, bien operated, you know, right? Some girls, I'm like, damn, I want to look like that, but I don't. So I'm like, okay, whatever she uses, everyone is using scrubs. She uses something very tight, like these joggers that show everything. You gotta be one-on-one with your patient. So they get on a damn, it's like a, una colchoneta, how do you say that? Like a, it's like a bed. And that's where they stretch them. They do therapies. They do a whole bunch of things like crawl. And they gotta get there really close to each other. And I was just seeing some weird ass movements. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is true. The therapy here is different. Then it was time for lunch, and that's when she got close to me and she asked me, mind you, I'm very touchy with my husband. He's my husband. I love kissing him. I like being around him. He likes kissing me. That's why we're together. And she was like, oh, is that your brother? Is that your brother? O sea, what? Are you okay? Have you not been watching me kiss? I mean, apparently I'm kissing my brother. So I'm like, no, that's my husband. And she was like, you guys are so young. And I'm like, oh yeah, we are young. Yeah, we married very young. She was like, oh my God. And I'm like, she's like, you know what they say about young marriages, that they don't last. And I'm like, I hate when people tell me that. I hate it. And I'm like, yeah. And she was like, well. And I'm like, yeah, I knew the vibe was off. And with that, she just like lo aseguró. Like, after that, I was like, I don't like her. Things are gonna be different here, right? As we started getting, we go very early, like 7 in the morning. We're already on our way to get there at 8. I would see, good morning, Santi. My husband's name is Santiago, not Santi. Unless you're close to him, don't call him anything but his name, right? That's not the worst part. She would come in and say good morning to everybody. You think she would say good morning to me? No. I was painted on the wall. I was plastered. I was part of the wheelchair. Because I would sit on his wheelchair to watch him do therapy. She didn't even look at me. And I'm like, o sea, ¿qué? Am I Casper? Like, what is going on here? I'm not understanding the one-on-one. You know what I mean? So then, one morning, he loves one of his therapists. It's a guy. And he was like, oh, you're gonna be with me, make sure you guys go stretch, and then you come with me. And she was like, oh no, I changed it for me to be with him. And I'm like, why? Like, I didn't understand. She was like, so then in Colombia you learn English, and she goes to a class, and she came to the therapy with her damn notebook and asked my man to grade your homework, because he's not an expert in English. If anything, you should be asking me. You know what I'm saying? But I just think you should do your damn job. And, you know, this is an English class. But then, since I'm so nice, I'm like, you know what? Maybe she's just trying to be nice. She's trying to, you know, we don't know anyone here. We're not from, well, Poopy is, but. And I'm like, okay, let me give her another shot. So then when I knew that it was time to evacuate and get this girl away from Poopy, I'm like, okay, this is time. Is when he said his favorite team was El America from football. This girl, and we call her Tina because we can't expose her. I'll tell you why in a second, okay? She came the next day. It was sports day. Like, he said it, let's say on a Monday, and then Thursday was sports day. She came with the jersey on of the team that Poopy said he liked. And I'm like, a lot of people like that team here. So I'm like, okay. Who ratted her out was her compañero, her coworker, and was like, why are you wearing that? And she goes, what? This is my favorite soccer team. And he goes, you don't even watch soccer. And she was like, you don't know that. And I'm looking at her, I'm hearing this conversation, and I'm like, bro, am I about to ask her who's on that team? Name one player. Name one player. You can't. So of course she comes up to Poopy and she's like, oh my gosh, look, we have the same team, because Poopy was wearing his shirt, and he was like, oh yeah, that's so dope. And I'm like, that's when I knew this girl, like, you guys taught me, she's a pick-me girl, and she wants my man. She likes man on wheels, right? And further on, you're gonna know what this means, but all she does is. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna start telling my friends on TikTok about this situation. I don't have friends here in Colombia, so might as well tell somebody. And you guys are starting to tell me things like, yeah, Val, that's not normal. And I'm like, you know what, you're right, it's not normal. So then this girl goes, so Poopy has been in a lot of therapies, and I film a lot of them, and a lot of therapists are okay with it, but I always ask, because you know there's some people that don't like to be filmed, and I understand that. And I was filming Poopy do one of the exercises, and she starts talking out loud. She's like, do you guys remember, to the other therapist with the other patient, she's like, do you guys remember that other patient? She was like from Peru, and she would film everything. It was so annoying. Like, I told her, I swear, she catches me, I can deport her. I can literally report her, and it'll get her deported because she's not even from here. And I'm like, and she's talking loud, and I could hear, you know, when someone's talking, like, I'm talking this way, and then I turn, and now you can hear me better. She started like this, and then she started talking towards me. And I'm like, is it because I'm filming? Because nobody else was filming. And I'm like, if she has something to say, she could say it to my face, right? So I'm like, that's weird. And she was like, yeah, I just hate, like, if I ever catch my face on the internet, I swear something's gonna go off, because I hate being filmed and I never gave permission. And I'm like, something's gonna go off. What is she saying? Is she threatening me? Is she threatening me? I was like, oh shoot, I'm not gonna do anything to kind of risk his therapies. So I'm like, I'm not going to film her. So I want to tell the story through a different name. So you guys, like, I'm protecting her. I shouldn't be because she's after my man. But I'm like, I'm not gonna step over that, even though she stepped over the line with me. You know what? Ugh, this is like a controversial thing. Now, I don't remember the order, but I know a couple times she called my man Santiaguito, and I'm like, what, is he 5? Why are you calling him that? Like, to me, that's disgusting. And I'm like, and he stood up for himself, and he was like, don't call me that. I never gave you the, I don't know how to say it in English, like the confianza, like the, for you to feel comfortable enough to call me that. And I'm like, you go, boo, defend yourself, because your girl over here is about to yank her hair and pop her implant. I just knew from the moment that she told me I look like my man, I'm like, something's weird with this girl. And a girl knows, you and me both know, girl, right, that when you have that feeling of some girls trying to be slick and want to be with your man, you know. My teeth look yellow. I need to whiten this shit. Anyways, I'm not trying to make this too long because I still have half of the story to go. So let me know if you're interested in a part 2. So